Hey guys, Jack's Trayde here, and we're gonna play some Don't Starve today. Let's waste no time and start a new game. Let's see. I've played through this a couple times. First time, of course, was with the gentleman, Wilson. And then it seems like my favorite seems to be WX78, and I've played with Professor Wickerbottom before, and she seems to be good, but not great. For the sake of ease, let's start with old Wilson. We'll just let it all randomly come in. It's been a while since I've played, and I know that there have been several updates since then, but I feel like being an old pro, I could probably adapt. Alright. Maxwell's a psychopath, we know that. First thing about Don't Starve is always grab as much shit as you can. Maybe chase a butterfly. God, I love this game. I haven't played this game probably about 5 or 6 months. And I feel like this is one of those games that you can't really stay away from for too long, because you always wind up relating other games to it, and this game is always being constantly updated and always being tweaked in different ways, and they like to keep it fresh, so it kind of makes it steep competition for any other game. And so if you always think about this game while you're playing other games, it makes you want to play this game, because those games don't have what this game has. And if this game doesn't have what those games have, generally it's going to have that eventually, sometimes. Or maybe I'm full of shit. I don't know. I'm finding ass loads of things in this area. This might actually be a pretty good area to set up my home base, because it seems like, you know, it's not too dense with trees, which means there's not going to be too many spiders, and you might be able to survive for a little longer. I probably should have made a pickaxe. It's alright, we're fresh, we're back in. Here we go. Just gotta get some wood so that I can make a fire so I don't die tonight. But first I gotta find some more flint. Get out of here, bird! Rah! There's usually flint lying on the ground in these areas, or at least there used to be. Anywhere that there's rocks, there's almost always little piles of flint. And God damn it, I don't see any. I bet if we run in one direction long enough, we'll find one. We'll find a piece. I think I saw one. Yes. Ask and you shall receive. Somebody said that. I don't know who. While we're out here and while we have our pick, let's go gather some goddamn rocks. God, I love this game. Gold right away. And now I know one of the updates since the last time is that these rocks look a little different, and I know the ones with like the golden stripes, those ones have gold in them. And then the rocks that are just kind of a plain, smooth rock without any grooves or misshapenings, those ones tend to be the ones that have just the stone and the flint and the niter. And I know that niter actually has a purpose now, which is to make endothermic flames, I believe. And those are the things that kind of help you survive the summer, because apparently it's like we're on an island in the middle of Texas, and you burn your balls off, but then at the same time, the island moves, and then you're in Idaho, and you're freezing your balls off in the winter. I don't know if that's true. One of the things I love to do first in not starve is, of course, as you can tell, hoard as many things as possible, because the name of the game is to not starve. And the best way to not starve is to get a bunch of shit right there in the beginning when you have ample health and ample hunger, and you're not being chased by too many tall birds and deer collapses. That kind of shit just kind of ruins your day. And so if you can manage to get all these resources early on, do it. And then you can kind of focus a little bit later on your food situation. Because as you can see, the food bar is not going down too quickly. And I should be able, I think this, you know, let's go ahead and put down our base somewhere here. Let me look at the map real quick. Yeah, over here there's a little bit of grassland. That's kind of one of the more important things for me, especially through the winter, because you need to be really close to rabbits, because that's going to be your main source of food, because veg doesn't grow too well in the winter. Grab another tree so we can make a fire. And so the inability to grow veg can be easily taken care of by trapping and catching just an absolute buffet full of rabbit ass and turkey legs. Let's see if we can get a little closer to this thing, see how big it is. This is going to be the determining factor. If there are beefalo here, I might not do it. If there's beefalo anywhere near here, I don't even want to mess with them. And it doesn't look like there is, but I see lots of rabbit holes, so I'm going to build slightly closer to the forest. See if I can throw down a fire pit. Right up here seems like a pretty solid location. I kind of want to be close to water too, which I think would be right down here. Alright, right here. Right on the greens. Get out of here! My seat. And then I'll kind of skip forward in a minute and work on building the science machine. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You guys are going to sit through it with me. If I got to do this, we're doing it together. God damn it. You guys hear that? There's no way the dogs would be coming on day one. Maybe I'm just hearing shit. Is it this? Maybe. I need a spear. Oh, yes! The grass skirt. Always my favorite, because you can look pretty, and it works. Surprisingly, it helps a hell of a lot more than you would think wearing grass on yourself would do, as far as taking hits, getting some mad dips thrown on you. Gotta make a shovel. Those are always important. Gonna refine some stone, because I don't need it. Can I refine some boards yet? What are the science gonna do? A lightning rod. I don't need that yet. But I do need wood. So in the morning, we get wood. Oh, fire's getting kind of low. Nah, we're gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. See, we're fine. Stop freaking out. Could you imagine yourself on a stranded on a desert island? Not really desert. A forested multi-biome island with lots of strange-looking birds that don't have pupils. And then coming out here, taking a rock from the ground and a stick from a tiny tree, making an axe, finding grass without any sewing skills whatsoever, making yourself a dress, a beautiful dress at that, and then just coming out here and surviving. Wilson's a badass. You know, and I think he would give old Bear Grylls a good run for his money. Found a carrot. See, look at this. We're already on top of the food situation. This is a great, great spot to settle down. And kind of a little side note on this this little series. I want to kind of do this in batches. I know that that's not always the best, because then I can't listen to people yelling at me, and I can't read the comments and find out how much I screwed up, or where the potato thing might be that I missed. And then everybody's yelling at me, and I don't see it until like 3 episodes later. But that being said, I'm only going to do it in about 3 episode blocks. So I'll be sitting down for a little bit at a time, and I'll try to keep notes, because I'm pretty bad at remembering what I was doing in the game when I left. So I'll try to keep notes and remember what it was that I was trying to do and what our goals were. And then I'll take input from anybody that feels like giving me input, and I'll work on that. So, batch episodes, about 3 at a time. We'll try to keep it consistent. And the reason I like to do batch episodes is because it makes it easier to play for a little bit and get a lot done in a small amount of time, as opposed to going away and eating a bunch of food, taking a nap, coming back, looking at your computer and saying, what the hell was I doing? And then you see that there's just an ungodly amount of rabbits out here, so this is a fantastic place to be. And I get off track quite a bit, so I apologize for that in advance. I'm a bastard, both metaphorically and literally. Anyway, if you guys have suggestions for bases, layouts, whatever, maybe give me an idea. What the? Was that thunder? God, I hope that was thunder. Maybe it's my stomach. I mean, I had cereal. So much rain. Does the waterlog thing happen in this one? I've seen where it does in other ones. I don't know if that applies here. Oh, Jesus. Maybe that lightning rod isn't such a bad idea. I mean, I've got the gold for it, so why not? Why the fuck not? I'll tell you why we should. Because that shit is gonna strike, and I'm gonna die. And I don't want to die. I know some people, sometimes, might want to die, but I'm not one of them. Not today. Not today! Sorry. Okay. Time to make a chest. There you are. Sorry, I was just carrying that around. I'm sure somebody's already pissed. God damn it. Okay. See, things we can put in here. Never use niter. Probably not till the summer, till it gets really fucking hot. Petals. I could eat those. It's getting dark. I'm gonna see if I can't make a trap. I need grass. See if I can make a trap. I can get some rabbit meat, and then I can start killing rabbits and already start eating like a king while I'm still in scrub mode. See, I'm going to need more sticks too, because I know they take a lot of sticks and a lot of grass and a lot of grass and a lot of sticks. Good thing we chose this area, right? I mean, come on, already. Everything's close. It's like living inside of a Walmart. You know, you wake up, you go to the hygiene section, you get your toothbrush, you get your mouthwash. You can probably have a different toothbrush every day. Could you imagine that? Living in a Walmart? That'd be fantastic. You don't even need to, like, have cereal every day. You can just go over to the deli. They've already got sandwiches made. Just have a breakfast sandwich. God, that'd be the life. Alright, we're gonna get this fire going. I'm gonna start by adding pine cones. A lot of pine cones. I'm gonna cook up some carrots. This Wilson is a healthy bastard. Cook up about 5. That wasn't even nearly enough. Cook up a few berries. See if that helps a little. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That should be good to get us through tomorrow at least. Then we can start working on a crock pot. Man, we are already flaming with the progress.